has hecho depender de ti y de tu cariño. Me cuesta olvidarte, regresa conmigo, que mi corazón está mal herido. No puedo olvidarte, se me hace imposible. Sencillamente no puedo aceptar que te vayas de mí. Me cuesta olvidarte, mi amor. No puedo olvidarte. Pues dime tú qué puedo hacer si soy adicto a tu piel. Me has hecho depender de ti y de tu cariño. Me cuesta olvidarte, regresa conmigo, que mi corazón está mal herido. No puedo olvidarte, se me hace imposible. Sencillamente no puedo aceptar que te vayas de mí. Me cuesta olvidarte, mi amor. No puedo olvidarte.
Wacky Wednesday.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Unfiltered, the real deal. No pre-planning, no chingaderas. Straight up from the bill.
Wacky Wednesday.
B-Town's very own.
It's Wacky Wednesday con El Bumper.
Here's your host, Bumper Gomez.
And we are live and in living color, Nate. What do you think about that? You better smile, dude. You came in here all serious.
No.
You're on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday, bro. You're on Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. And, well, Nate was, I called him last week, and he's like, yeah, I can do it. I'm not going to give the whole rundown of how he ended up here tonight, but he's here. And I'm super excited because this is one of the very few times that everything that I preach about in my little rinconcito here that we talk about, everything that I preach about is here in living color tonight. What Tejano needs, whatever you want to label it, Norteño Light, whatever, any of that, whatever it is, it's here in living color tonight, and I'm super, super excited. He brought all these toys. You guys can't see me. You can see the top, just the accordion. Right here, you can see the accordion. And I'm going to throw this out, Nate, so nobody yells at us. We cannot see the comments tonight. I'm going to have to turn on my phone and look just the way you guys are. So, yeah, it's one day I'm going to change programs. I say that every week. But here I am using the same program, Nate. But ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching, welcome to Bumper's Wacky Wednesday. We do this every single Wednesday at 7:30 p.m., 7:30-ish. Just depends. Tonight they were late because of me. I'm coming in hot all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. A big shout out to my familia in Fort Worth. We had a death in the family, and we put my cousin Rachel to rest today. So we were there yesterday and today, and literally came in right and just turned on the lights and waited for Nate to get here with, I don't know, he brought in 6 suitcases, a rolling bag. So you guys are in for a treat, man. Nate, welcome to the show, brother.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. Glad to finally be here.
So let me tell you this funny story, right? We're going to break the ice right here. I texted Nate. So I don't know what it was about. I texted him. And he's like, dude, it's crazy because I watch your shows and you're texting my phone now. And I was like, well, why is that? What's wrong with that? But then I didn't grasp the fact of okay, somebody's a fan of the show and then now you're talking to him. It's like me with musicians, like, oh man, I've been listening to this guy my whole life, and then now I get to have a conversation with him. Now, shit, now I'm texting him. So I got that, and for me, it was like, okay, like I get it. I catch the what you were saying. But Nate, since you corrected me on my first post, I want you to let the world know, how old is Nathan Acosta?
17, just turned 17 years old.
Hey, so I made a post, right? I said, hey guys, you guys got to come check it out. We're gonna have Nathan Acosta here. He's 16 years old from the south side of San Antonio. He's doing good things, and he's like, he just texts us, hey, I'm 17, not 16. I said, all right, Nate, let me fix it, bro. So I fixed it. I fixed it really, really quick. Bear with me. If I'm looking at my phone, it's because I'm trying to look at your guys's comments. You know, I'm super, like, you guys have no idea, man. Nate is another guy that how do I put it? I didn't find him. I'm trying to remember, Nate. You sent me the message, right? You like, Bump, I got this song.
Do you remember how I got your number or no?
I met you at a fanfare.
Yeah. I went up to you at fanfare.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, I watch your show. I'm this guy. I'm Nate. I'm a young guy. And I was like, okay, cool, man. You know, and for, fanfare, everybody's there. Yeah. Everybody's, talking and whatnot. So, Nate, since I met you, man, just a humble kid, and big props on your parents for raising. Because sometimes I think if I was doing if I knew to, chingada madre, if I knew how to do what you do, right? I'd be one cocky son of a guy, bro. I ain't even lying. I'll be going to school with like, hey, get out of my way, right? I probably have a buddy carrying my guitar or something. But, nonetheless, Nathan Acosta's here. And for those of you that are new watching on behalf of Nathan, again, welcome to the show. And what I mean by what I preach about our onda and our Tejano music genre. And people always ask me, artists, producers, promoters, club owners, Bump, what are we missing? What are we missing? And I'm saying, man, we're missing youth. We don't have the 15-year-old to 25-year-old audience anymore like we did. Like, us growing up, big Tejano fans, we were that audience. We don't have that anymore. And I think a lot of the reason is because that age group can't really relate. We don't have bands that they can really relate to, right? I always throw in the Conjunto cats, right? Zeke and his brother and Nate in the back. But you still got Art. No offense, Art. I love you. Art, their dad. But it's really cool, man. It's really cool that you're here, and I hope young people see that there's young people picking up the accordions, young people picking up guitars, and following their dreams. And Nathan is that's exactly what he is. So he released a song July 27th of this year. Am I off?
May 27th.
May 27th?
May 22nd, yeah.
I was off. I was right around there. Well, the song was there, and Nate's like, Bump, play this on Frito Pie Friday. And the crazy thing about it was that when I played the song, the chat went nuts. People were like, yo, who is this? And where did this come from? I said, I'm telling you, there's music like this all over the place. But this kid just so happens to be a guy I know, Nathan Acosta. He's a young kid here from San Antonio, and he's doing his thing. And so I started spreading the love. Keith Leal. I spread the love to Keith Leal up in Houston, to all my friends, the Weekend Warriors at K Alamo, to everybody that I can, anybody that, so Nate, you always hear me say, like, I always go through social media, whether TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. If somebody's live and they're playing Tejano music, I always stop to give them what's up. Like, thank you, because you're showing love. For sure. Right? Whether you got 2 viewers or 1,000 viewers, it doesn't matter. I'm going to stop and show you some love. But what I started doing was like, hey, can you play Nathan Acosta? And what do you think the first thing they would say?
Who's that?
Who's that, right? They would say, who's that? So when they would say, who's that? I would be like, okay, send me your email. Bam. And I would send them the song. Or if I had their phone number, I would send your song off of iTunes, right? Smart people with iPhones, not Android. Nah, I'm just playing. Don't hate me, Android users. But I was sending music, dude, and it was crazy how it took off, Nate.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Right? And I would text Nate. I know he was in school. Probably get in trouble looking at his phone. But like, Nate, it made the chart. You remember I sent you a circle? I said, dude, you're on the charts, bro. So that's cool, man. It's cool really to, and it's all him. You know, I'm not putting here saying this, that, or the other. It's all on him as we're frozen. I don't know why. I don't know what the heck's going on today. Let's see. We're all frozen. Are we frozen on the?
Let's see.
On the feed? We are frozen.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, man. The cloud plug is raising us. Disconnect back and remote gaslight. Hey, you're gonna hate me, bro. Well, your camera's moving.
It's on.
It's on?
I think it looks on.
Nah, it's frozen again.
Yeah.
Right? It's frozen?